Today I've got a wheel bearing on this little Peugeot 107, I think it is. Now, I've got the old one out. Had a bit of problem getting this clip out. The bits break off, sometimes it happens. So I've done it with a little hole so I could punch it through to start it curling it and just got it out that way. Now I've just got to put the new one back in. So today is a wheel bearing job. I don't have a press, so I'm using this wheel bearing kit. Maybe some mobile mechanics do have a press, but I'm just using this for now and it seems to be working fine. The new one has the holes in it, unlike the old one, slightly different design, so I have left it near the hole in case they need to use that in the future if it goes again. There's a new one. Made sure it's got no bits of rust or metal sticking onto the magnetic surface to mess up the ABS. Now I've just got to take this bit that's off the old bearing that's stuck onto the hub. So I'm going to take that off there and then fit the hub into here. That's the old one removed with a grinder through there, not all the way through it, carefully not going all the way. So when you hit it with a hammer, it cracks at the last bit that's left so that there's no marks on this at all. You just gotta watch how far you go, but then it comes off really easily. ABS sensor sits in there. Very close, you see what comes through the top. Gotta make sure you don't break it, they break easily, so you just be very careful what you're doing. And then this will just bolt back on. Today I'm looking at a C-Max, a Ford C-Max with a diesel. I'm using this diesel primer set to put some additive into the tank. It's going straight into it. And then I'm just going to reset the fault code and see if it helps put the light out that's on the dash. I've got no fault codes in this now, in the engine, so I'm happy with that. I could not clear the fault code saying that it was low on the fuel additive, and that's all I've come out to do. I'm happy. I haven't done a regen, I didn't manage it with this. There might be something it's not happy about, it just aborted it before it started. But the reason I'm here today, I'm happy that I've done that. They don't want me to do any diagnostics, so it's time to just stop here and I'll leave it at that. The light may come on again, but it won't be for the same reason as before. Next job is a Volvo, taking out the drive shaft and replacing the inner and the outer CV boots. And I took the whole shaft out of the car to do this one. It was easier than trying to do it in situ. Well, I'm on my way to the next job. That one was quite windy. I had things blowing away down the car park. I had to go and get them. My next job is, well, that was Indian Queens. My next job is Stenalese, so I'll be passing through Bugle, where I stay. So I may as well go and get my lunch. It's right about lunchtime. I'll go home, see my wife and my son for a bit. And it started to rain on top of the wind now, so I could give it a minute to die down and see if this passes. So my next job, I'm just checking something over. And then I'll see what it needs, and then I can go back and do the repair another day. Just need to see what it needs. Mercedes, he said brake shoes, but do you know what? I've been out to that many things where it's not needed what somebody thinks it needs, that I'm just at the point, I'm just going to come and check it, see what it needs for myself and take it from there. Because, yeah, they could be spot on, and sometimes they are. Not everybody's wrong. I mean, some of them are right. It's just, I think it's almost worth me looking at it first to make sure that I've got the right thing. So that's what I'm doing today. It saves a bit of time. I'm also thinking of this call-out charge where, you know, I come out and look at it, you pay me for an hour, but then when I do the job, I could maybe take some money off, so you don't have to pay me unnecessarily for an hour. If that's what's putting people off me coming out to check it first, I can't do it for free all the time. If I've got to start taking wheels and brake drums and getting into something, that's all time. And if I'm doing it for free, I'm not making any money. So I'll have to charge just to look at it. It's just trying to figure out the best way to do this to make money. I have found out that garages in the area are about 10 to 15 pounds an hour more than I am. Other mobile mechanics are about the same price as I am. So I don't want to put my price up and outprice myself as a mobile mechanic, because then I will start using somebody else. So I've got to be smart. It might be other areas you can get more money doing this, but I don't want to outprice myself for the area. And people are doing a call out fee. I spoke to somebody and he said what he does is 1 hour call out fee, £35. But you get half an hour of time on the car when I get there, and then after that it's £35 an hour. So I'm doing that now. I've started doing it, but not if it's in my same town. If it's right on my doorstep, I can let it go. Now we've got some sleet coming down. It's really quite miserable weather, so wow. I don't even know if you can still hear me over that expansion dance. So I did say to the guy this afternoon, it depends on the weather, but working in sleet, I could work around it and get it on Friday if I have to, or another day. And work tomorrow. It's my wife's birthday. I'm taking that day off. Well, I might not have any more work this afternoon if this carries on, but hopefully it'll pass and I can see what I need and get a list put together for the next job. Today I'm back at the motorhome. This time it's the lights in the dash. The back lights that should come on when you put the lights on when it's dark, so you can see you can see what's happening, so it's not in the dark. They didn't work. There was 2 faults on this car, and I'll just show you what I've been doing to this. One of the faults was it wasn't getting any power, so I've soldered and heat shrunk some connectors using the car's own wiring. They will go back into that. Okay, that just bridged out and joined together. I can't find the original piece of wire, but here it is. This bit, that bit of wire, looked like it burned out, or this has been made from something. So I've just redone it, soldering heat shrink using my solder set. Also had some burned out tracks on here, so it wasn't going to work. It wasn't going to light the lights anyway, even when it got power, so I've just joined them together with some solder to make stuff work again. Hopefully that's going to be it. I know there's other issues, and I'm not here to do all them. I'm just here to do this one job for right now.